Monkeys Fighting Robots Nation, how you doing? Matt Sardo here, a little under the weather, came back from Chicago, 2 flights, lots of congested air. Now I'm congested. I apologize for what I sound like today. We are talking about Hunt, Kill, Repeat from Mad Cave Studios. The first issue comes out March 1st, 2023. It always boggles my mind when we get to December and I start talking about next year's books. But yeah, this was a good book. I read it last night. And I thought about it all night, and then I woke up this morning, perused it again, and it's good. It's good. I would recommend it. Let's talk about who's working on the book. Writer is Mark London. Pencils is Francesco Archidiacono. I apologize for butchering that name, but the art is solid. Inks are by Marc Deering. Colors are by Loughridge. Letters are Rus Wooton, and the cover artist is Ryan Kincaid. Okay, what I liked most about this book is the concept. This concept is like insane. The Greek gods have taken over the world, they've banned technology. So they came down and now they rule the world and in modern times. So this has I call it a high concept, also / like an HBO Max kind of concept where I can easily see this being an HBO series. Sunday night, what am I going to do? I'm going to watch Hunt, Kill, Repeat. Yeah, because we've seen all these. It's a familiar topic, Greek gods, but then you put them in modern times, and so I think it works. I think it works well. It's familiar, yet it's a new story. So I mean, there's some definitely. I'm excited. I read the whole story. They tell a lot of. They cover 10 to 15 years in the first issue, and everything is action-packed. So things move along, and stories are told through action and things happening. And there's not a lot of downtime. There's not a lot of time where your hero's just sitting there looking amazing with and then tons of dialogue boxes are over, and they explain the whole world in the first page. You are given little tidbits here and there about the universe that you're getting into throughout the action pieces, and things are set up and characters are developed, and you're given little tidbits here and there along the way. And then bammo, here's your big reveal to end the book. And now you're like, okay, where is issue 2? So I would recommend putting this on your pull list to definitely check it out. I think Mark did some pretty cool stuff world building wise. Francesco's art tells the story well. And there's a lot of action in there, and all the action is easy to read and easy to follow. Big grand gestures because these are gods. Everything has to be it can't just be I'm trying to think of what would be the comparison. It can't be like a street level fight. Everything has to be grand. Zeus walks in and he's got to command the room. Any of these gods walk in and everything else is in awe. Everything else is behind. Everything else is smaller. Everything else is just pushed to the background, and these gods are at the forefront of it. And they do a good job setting up the panels and giving these characters scope. I think that's the best thing that Francesco does about this book. Whenever there is a god on the screen, you can tell it's a god without even reading a panel. Just the way everything is positioned and lined up. The colors are good. There's a lot of use of contrast. I mean, that also helps these characters pop. Lee uses like I said, a lot of contrast to bring these characters to the forefront. And that gold is a fun color to play with, because then you can use a bunch of different colors to make them pop. Like red and gold, blue and gold. I mean, any college football team that uses gold uses another color to contrast it to make it pop. I mean, it definitely pops. Black and gold. You have a lot of colors to make the gold pop, or gold pops out off of a lot of colors. I do like the blues and greens. Like, I do like it when there's colors used that almost feel like electricity. That excites me as a fan and as a reader. And then to just get sucked into this world is cool. You know, it's a new concept. But I read it and I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. Like, I can't wait to like read the second issue. So again, this is Hunt, Kill, Repeat. Issue 1 comes out March 1st. So talk to your comic book store to see if request them to carry it for you. I will have a 5-page preview. This 5-page preview that we've talked about of Hunt, Kill, Repeat on monkeys fighting robots below the video. So if you want to get a better look at the art style, a better look at the story and the lettering and all the breakdowns, I'm looking at these panels and I'm trying to figure out the repetition that they're using. And this is me breaking off. There's a 3-panel repetition that they're using in page 2, 3, and then it goes to a big panel. I'm trying to see how this all plays out. So panel 1, because there's a little bit, they're off. So there's a 3-panel repetition in 2 pages in a row, but the scale that's used, or the hierarchy that's used in these pages is off, and I'm trying to figure out what they did and why they did it. And like, one is a big swooping motion on the page over here, where a big axe is going through a tank. And then one looks kind of like Thor with a mace spinning it around. And there's a nice, like, the panel is cut up really nicely in like kind of a rule of thirds. And then you have the contrast of the purple and the gold. It's another color you can use. Green and gold. I'm looking through all this right here. But I'm just trying to figure out why they broke it up the way they did. Because it works. I mean, there's lots of, I'm looking at the movement of the first page. And so you got like a circular explosion movement and a swoosh, and then you got a straight blast. But this circular movement goes into the swoosh, and then the explosion's on the left-hand side. And then you go up, and where your eye goes, it goes right to the spinning mace. And then your eye goes over to the army dudes that are getting slaughtered. And then you come down to the fast guy. And then he's exploding, and then it bounces over to Zeus's eyes, and you go eye to eye. The flow of those 2 pages is pretty epic. Wow, that's really good. Just panel layout design. All right, well, apparently I can't do a review. I have to do a panel. I have to do a panel breakdown every episode. But no, it caught my eye the way that they balanced them back and forth. Okay, so let's go back to this. Hunt, Kill, Repeat. It comes out March 1st from Mad Cave Studios. Talk to your local comic book store and put it on your poll if it's something you like. Check out the preview on Monkeys Fighting Robots. Let me know what you think about this book in the comments below. Tell me what other independent books I should be covering. Also, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. I mean, like, let me check my phone real quick. Did it go up? It might have gone up. This is going to be very exciting. They give you an app for everything. So let's see. Dashboard. Loading. We are 991. We are 9 subscribers away from 1,000. And at 1,000, I'm going to give away some comic books. I have a nice Chris Hemsworth variant cover of Thor 1 from like 2012. Like, that's definitely in there. And I have a few other that I'm thinking about. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot of cool things here. This is my plan here now, talking to you, with this YouTube channel, is to have it be the focus. That's the plan. I want to do advanced reviews. I want to do panel breakdowns of current books and panel breakdowns of older books, like throwbacks. And then hopefully, we'll get some interviews on here as well. But it's only going to work is if people watch them and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, like, comment, all that fun stuff that gets us out there on YouTube so that other people can see us. It's crazy. But Thank you for checking out the video. Thank you for checking out this book. And you have a great week because there's a lot of good books coming out this week. So I'm Matt Sardo, and this has been an advanced review special on monkeys fighting robots. Oh, man, I like doing all this newsy stuff, but turning it into comic book stuff. All right, guys, have a great day. Talk to you later.